Yes, okay, perfect. Sorry, the connection. All right, so let me go back to this. Last time or last class, we started checking about writing. Okay, we're practicing tips for writing, and then you had homework on writing. We were working with this email in particular. Maybe you remember. Do you remember?
Excuse me, Miss. What book that is?
Sorry?
What book that is? Which
This
book?
book, let me. Okay, okay. It was the Cambridge. No, give me a second. I have it here. We did this last classroom. I'm just trying to last class. It was the keynote book. I think it was the keynote book. I'm looking for the page. Give me a second. Uh,
16, I think what 16 or yeah, right? 16. I think it was 16 teacher.
yeah. We're doing the speaking, learning new things. Apparently 16.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. 16. It was the Cambridge English Objective. Sorry, not the keynote. The blue one, this one. It was page 16. We just did a conversation. Remember, it was, let me go back. It was a conversation about learning new things, traveling. If you do dare to do new things, what are you afraid of, etc. And then we started with writing. Because as you know, we're going to be practicing different skills through all of the sessions. Today, we also continue with writing, okay? Because last class, we just read the email. We decided whether the email, the language was formal or informal. Based on what you saw on this email, you decided it was informal. I think it was informal. No, it was formal because of the expressions she was using and because she was not using contractions. I mean, there were different features in the email that and then this, okay, we were practicing, I don't know if you remember, but we were discussing for again this book on page 17. We were discussing Amanda's email, which is this one. We discovered it was, as I said, we discovered it was a formal kind of email, and you decided, well, you mentioned there were not contractions, and I said we try not to use contractions whenever something is formal or written using formal language contraction. And we did the final activity. I don't know if you remember, we summarized each paragraph of the email. As we were going to practice writing, but it was just an introduction. Today, we start with the writing, okay? Morning, because we're writing and I need to wake up and be active, all right? So before we do this, before we go into the writing part, I'm going to do a quick activity with you, okay? Let me just see everybody here. Okay. Let's start with Armando. Armando, Alma, Gloria. Okay, please, Armando, tell me a number from 1 to 10.
7.
7. Remember the number. Alma.
5.
Tell me a number from 1 to 10.
5.
5. Okay. Gloria.
3.
3. Okay. Daniel.
4.
4. Areli.
8.
8. Very 10. Okay, Mildred.
2.
2. Ismael.
1.
1. Constanza. 1. Constanza is probably having issues. So if you can hear us, just tell me a number in the chat, okay? Armando, he said 7. Please remember your numbers. Now, I'm going to give Armando a category, okay? Grammar, vocabulary, any category. For example, Armando. Yes?
Miss, sorry, I have issues with the sound. I don't know if it's you or it's my computer. Because
Okay,
I just listened some parts of your speech.
Okay, can you hear me all right, Armando?
Yes, sometimes I cannot hear very well because only on parts, in parts.
Okay, let me check my internet bars. Give me a minute. Okay, apparently I have all the bars. So if you have issues again, tell me and I try to do something different or maybe move. Okay.
I do have the same issue than Areli.
Yeah, me too.
That Areli, yeah. I don't know why, but I can hear you, teacher, but like in chunks.
In chunks.
Yeah, like
Okay. Let me turn off the camera a little and please tell me if it sounds better. Can you hear the audio better?
Yeah, it sounds better.
yeah, a bit, yeah.
Okay. I'll open the window to get more internet connection. Is it better?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off a bit and see if later the internet gets better. I turn it on, okay?
Okay.
So Armando, your number is 7. I'm going to give you a category. Your category is irregular verbs. So tell me 7 irregular verbs.
7 irregular verbs. Okay, speak. Well, in present or in past?
In present.
Irregular, yes.
It's
okay. Speak, run, think, bring, read, and write. Write and put.
I couldn't hear the last one.
Put.
Okay, very good. Now, Armando, think of a category and ask Alma. She said 5. You give her a category and she has to tell us 5 with that category.
Okay, 5 adverbs.
Okay, 5 adverbs. Armando, qué mala onda. Can you give me an example? Because I know that there are different adverbs, but that I don't remember one of them. Different adverbs of.
Regularly, no?
Okay,
Adverbs of
regularly. All right. Well, all
you
these.
Use adverbs of manner if you want, Alma. Adverbs of manner, they end in ly.
So exactly. That's what I want to say. Fastly, slowly, and all that adverbs. But there are others, and I would like to think about other kind of adverbs. I don't know if you can help me with another ones that doesn't finish with ly.
Adverbs of frequency.
Okay, for example, always,
Always, yes.
never, sometimes, often. That's right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Exactly, yes. We have different adverbs, but don't worry.
Oh, cannot hear you, teacher.
Say something quite enough, perfectly. There are many.
Right.
Excellent.
Hey, teacher, we can hear you just sometimes, just a few parts. Teacher, I couldn't hear anything you said.
Let me relocate. I'm moving locations, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go downstairs where the modem is. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, sorry. I was going downstairs. Can you hear me better like this? A
Mm,
little?
yes.
Yes. I'm so sorry, guys. Apparently, the house.
No, in fact, I can hear you. Just a
Um,
little.
we are
This
losing you, teacher.
shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We understand.
You're losing me again? Oh my God. Okay, let me do something. I'm going to go off the session and then I'll enter the session again, okay?
Okay.
Please wait for me. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, I'm back. Is it better? Okay, sorry again. I was trying something. Is it better now? Hopefully. Okay, I'm going to keep the camera like this because the camera might give us more issues, okay? So, Alma, please ask Laura her number and give her a category.
Adjectives.
Thrilled. How many do I have to say?
What number did
Three.
you use?
3.
Okay, then 3.
Okay. Eager, thrilled, and scrumptious.
Okay, interesting adjectives. Very good. Laura, now ask Carlos his number and give him a category.
Carlos, what number are you?
I'm 4.
Okay, 4 prepositions.
Add 2 prepositions. Add 2 from. Is 4 a preposition?
Yes. 4?
Okay,
Yes.
4. Okay. Add 2 from 4. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good, Daniel. Also, we have different kinds of prepositions, but all of those you said are prepositions. Excellent. Who's next? Armando already did. Okay. Please ask Areli her number and give her a category.
Areli. I don't know. Might be 4 phrasal verbs. No, well, the number might be 9. I think 9 is a good name. Good number 4. Your number is what? I'm sorry.
Number 8.
Okay, 8 phrasal verbs.
Wow. Put off, put out, get over, go back.
When you open your eyes in the morning, what action is that?
Wake up,
Wake up.
turn on, turn off. I say put out,
Yes.
take back.
Take back. Hey, okay. Excellent. Very good.
It was the most difficult. And I say 8.
I told you guys this exercise would wake you up. Okay.
Okay.
Areli, ask Bere her number and give her a category.
Okay, Bere, are you there?
Yeah. I should have said 1 instead of 10.
1?
You said 10. No, she said 10.
No, I
I
said 10. That's why I'm saying I should have said
Okay.
1. Okay, 10 what?
Can you please tell us 10 European countries?
Oh my God, you kidding? I'm a teacher, English teacher.
Oh my God.
Try to remember when you teach countries and nationalities to the students.
Or yes, 10 nationalities. Tell nationalities.
That's not better. Nationality. Canadian, Brazilian, American, French, and Argentinian, Colombian, Bolivian, Mexican, Britain. I don't remember if that it's okay. Colombian, did I say it? I don't remember.
Yes, you say Colombian. It's British, no? The one.
British, I have said British. And Indian. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, this one was easier. I was like, 10 European countries. That's gonna be difficult. Okay, very
Yes.
good.
Thanks.
All right.
Sorry.
Ask Ismael his category and, sorry, his number and give him a category.
To whom? Sorry.
Ismael.
Ismael. Hi, Ismael. I'm thinking.
My number is 1.
1.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Say an idiom.
Sorry, what?
Say an idiom. An idiomatic expression.
So Indian. I don't know what is so Indian.
When
Don't
something
remember.
is super easy. Or when you have to learn something by memory.
The
I don't have good
conditionals.
memory.
An idiom like go
Piece
banana,
of cake.
piece of cake.
By heart. When you
Learn
should
by
learn something
heart.
by memory. To memorize something. Look, everybody is helping Ismael with one thing and nobody was helping me.
Sorry, I don't remember.
When Anneli attacked me.
Sorry. Where's the teacher? It's again.
She said on WhatsApp that her connection is bad.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're the host, I already know. Yeah,
Yes.
that
I
means
say,
you're the teacher now.
Can you help me, please? I try to remember, but
idiom. It's like an expression that you say, but it's like a figurative language. Yes.
like to rain cats and dogs, go around the bush, like the one that said go bananas, to be on cloud 9,
What is
Yeah.
go bananas?
that you go crazy or a bit
Okay.
silly, like
When you say something that it's nonsense, and I say you go
yeah,
bananas,
like
right?
oh she's going bananas, yeah, that
I just
she's
go,
acting
ya
like
se le fue
with,
el,
like
okay.
silly, maybe silly.
Okay.
Like it depends on the context, yeah, but you can see that she's going banana.
Mm.
Yeah, but they sometimes they have like a literal meaning, but sometimes
Yes,
they don't.
sometimes.
Yeah, like to like raining
I
cats
don't
and dogs.
remember anything.
Yeah,
An
it
expression like
happens
this.
when you are required to answer something that you forget information, then you say, I do know now.
Fortunately, Carlos doesn't say eight idioms for me.
Mm.
He just said phrasal verbs.
Let's see. Aquí así nada más quédate. I'm sorry, it's my dog.
You have a beautiful Chihuahua. I don't like them really much, but that one looks good.
It's not like a real Chihuahua.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird. I
Yeah, but
saw
I
it and I
don't.
said, it looks like a Chihuahua with no
Yeah.
much. It has something different.
I don't know where he came from, he was on the street and I adopted him.
It's kind of a solovino.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
with
perfect.
his siblings on the street and I got one of them. They were
Those
like
are
really tiny.
those are lovely. The solovinos, the most lovely dogs.
But he wants to be in the class because he's always like
Oh,
checking
okay.
what we are doing.
It wants to
How
learn
many
English.
dogs do you have, Gloria?
I have 7.
My God, yes, 7.
Yeah, 7. I have that one and my puppy.
I have 2 babies and I don't know how to work with dogs.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
don't have
admire
more
you
time or
because
more space for a dog. No.
Sometimes I
it's hard.
forget to water my plants. I don't know how will I do it with dogs or
Sometimes
babies.
you forget to feed yourself.
Yeah, sometimes I forget to charge my cell phone. I don't know how to how can I help a dog to survive or even a baby. No, so much. I'm just a 25 years old child. I can't.
Yesterday you were celebrating.
Wow. Yeah. What?
Yesterday you were celebrating the
Ah,
children's
yeah.
day.
I ate pizza and soda.
And so that. How can I give access? Oh, now it's another one.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I hear you in chunks too, but I'll try my best to. I already restarted the computer last time and then now the modem. So hopefully things get better. Okay, we were working with Ismael, right? One idiom.
Yeah.
Did you finish, Ismael? Did you mention the idiom?
Yeah. It's in figurative, no?
Yes, like it can be figurative meaning. For example, if you said something is super easy, you can say piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. And there are many idiomatic expressions in English.
For example, inside out.
You have a doubt? Or what?
Inside out.
Inside out. Well, inside out describes, I'm not sure it's an idiom, but, or can you change the category for him, please?
Yes, Miss. Say, well, compound noun.
Come again, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, to say a compound noun.
Ah, okay, a compound noun, okay.
Compound noun. I don't remember what is compound noun.
It's when you join two words. For example, table tennis, street lights, bedroom. To have a new
It's
one.
only a noun, no?
Yes, but a
for a
compound
sentence.
noun is when you mix two nouns together. For example, toothpaste, tooth, and pace are two
Okay.
things that have a separate meaning individually. When you put them together, a new word is born. Okay, out of those two, that is a compound noun.
For example, the headphones.
Okay, headphones, yes, correct, very good. Now, Ismael, ask Mildred her number and give her a category.
Mildred, what is your number?
Number 2.
Um, Three different electrodomestics. Different electrodomestics.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat it, please?
Yeah, some electrodomestics.
Okay, oven. Let me think about fridge and what else? What else?
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Because there's a red message that appears on my screen every now and then, and it says connectivity is low. So I'm worried. I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. I deeply apologize. Apparently, I have all of the connection bars, and I was running the speed test, and speed test says I have download 18.3, upload 4.47. So it's kind of good, but I don't know. When I went downstairs, I saw a Telmex truck outside, so they might be moving or fixing something. Maybe it's that. Okay, who's next? Mildred, can you ask? Well, I don't know if Constanza is here. Constanza, are you here? Constanza mentioned she also has connectivity issues.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Constanza, what number did you choose?
I didn't choose anyone, but maybe. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I said number 5.
Okay, number 5. Mildred, can you give Constanza a category?
Okay, let me think about could be
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Look, if we are having so many connectivity issues because I'm having problems to hear you, I'm telling teacher Mario if he can continue with the class, but he has another class. I don't want to have, I don't know you, but I don't want to have the whole class with issues because you won't understand. Is it better if we move it for some other day? I can during the week, if you can. Or Saturday or?
Miss, with this new connection, we can, well, I can listen to you very well, but I don't know if you are having now the issues to listen to us.
A little, just a little. Can you
Okay.
hear me well, the rest of you?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I think
Okay.
it's so much better.
We can turn off our cameras, Miss. Sometimes it happens when everybody's having some issues. Is because everybody has cameras on. Well, it happens to me when I'm giving classes.
Okay. Well,
So
maybe
I have to use two gadgets.
We can turn off the cameras, as she said.
Okay, please. All right. let's see. Since we are a little bit behind time, I'm going to start sharing the screen on the activity we have to do, okay? So let's start with writing, the writing activity, okay? Before you do the writing activity, there's one more thing I want you to check. I want you to observe, all of you, please observe this letter. I'm going to give you 2-3 minutes to read it. And then we're going to discuss what is or what are the problems you see with the letter, okay? Let's do that. I'll give you 2 minutes and let's discuss it, okay? Okay, guys, ready?
Yeah.
Please tell me if you're ready because I cannot see you because we turn off the camera. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Who wants to start? What's the problem with the letter? What problems do you see?
Well, first, sorry.
Go ahead.
Me, Areli. I think
Okay.
that the problem with the letter is that it has not structure, and it use informal language using contractions. She talks about Tom as a friend, for example, and maybe she needs to move all this vocabulary with more formal speech and with a little bit more structure.
Okay, very good. Any other comment?
Man,
Okay.
I don't know how to say this because it's really hard to say, but it's something weird with the letter, but not exactly with the structure, but the words and the speech he uses. Sometimes I think there are extra words that he could skip. For example, in the beginning, even in the introduction of the letter, he says, as you know, I'm studying hotel management, and as part of the course. I thought it might be as a part of the course. I don't know, sometimes he miss words and add words that shouldn't be there. I don't know, I think it's a little bit weird. It doesn't sound like a person who speak. He doesn't sound like a native, for example.
Okay.
It uses a lot of extra words.
All right, good. You see some extra words. Just to clarify something, Daniel, the first part, he's writing a friend or he's writing somebody to help him to check if his letter is formal, okay? But the first paragraph is not part of the email. The email starts where it says,
Okay.
Dear Tom, okay?
Okay.
All right, anyone else? Did you notice anything else in the letter? Any problems?
I think me, Bere.
Better, okay.
Means I'm not sure, but I think that if it is a complaint, it should be a bit more polite, no? So in there are a lot of contractions which are not possible when you are writing formal letters, right? That's what I also see. Also, I agree with Areli about the structure. And maybe missing the end of the mail, no, the cards. things like that.
Okay. Very
Date, all the structure of that.
excellent. So structure in general, the words he chooses, for example, words that sound a little bit informal, the use of contractions, and also this letter, it's supposed to serve as an introduction letter. This is a person who is studying hotel management, and he wants to introduce himself to the staff. So this is an introductory letter, okay? But as you can see, the introduction is also very informal. So today in the class, we're going to be practicing writing skill, and I'm also going to share with you some opening phrases, closing phrases for both emails and letters when we want them to be formal, okay? Because as you know, English has some rules. If you open the letter with this, you should close with these expressions, etc. Okay? So let's start with writing, guys. Okay? Before you go into the complete writing assignment, I want you to observe this. These sentences are part of the email. Okay? Now the instruction says, put the words in order to make simple phrases that could be used to make the message more formal. Okay, so you're going to help us make the message more formal. Okay. So I'm going to give you 3-4 minutes to do this. Please raise, even though I don't see you, let me know when you are done, all right? Or you can raise your Zoom hands and I can see who's done.
Are we gonna write a letter with those words?
No, you need to put them in order to make simple phrases that could be used to make the message in the email more
I'm sorry.
formal.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay, sir.
Yeah.
Guys, are you done?
No.
Almost.
Okay, Alma's done. Anyone else?
I'm done. The miss is gone.
Who's gone? Me? No,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm just
Oh.
waiting for the rest of you guys.
Ah, okay, okay. I'm sorry.
Ready, guys? What about we check together, okay? Let's check together. For example, number one, who can share the sentence you did for number one?
I wrote, I don't really know if I understood what we had to do, but I wrote, as part of my management course, I am required to perform.
Okay, what you had to do, let me explain this again, is these are some expressions that can make the previous email we checked, this one, these expressions can make it more formal, but they are not in order. All of the elements that make up the sentence are not in order. So you need to use, for example, in number one, you need to use the word management, the word part, the word my, the word course, of, and as to make a sentence. Okay, to make a sentence that is going to make the email look more formal, but only using those. For example, in number one, you have to use 6 elements to make it more formal. Okay,
Okay.
that's the activity. Can you repeat the one you wrote?
Yeah, but I added more words.
Okay.
I wrote, yeah, as part of my management course, I am required to perform.
Okay. Anyone else has another example using only the words management, part, my, course, of, and as?
Me. I just wrote as part of my management course, and that's it.
Very good. As part of my management course. Excellent. That's correct. Okay. Number 2, subjects, as, course, such, covers, the.
Me.
Okay.
Teacher.
The course covers subjects such as
The course covers
subjects such as
Very good.
any.
Okay, very good. Because in the email, he said the course has subjects like, it's better such as than like. Excellent. Number 3.
Me, Areli.
Okay.
Customer care is an area that particularly interests me.
Can you repeat, Arely? I had some audio issues.
Customer care is an area that particularly interests me.
Excellent. Customer care is an area that particularly interests me. Excellent, Arely. Very good. Number 4.
Me.
Okay.
I hope to be able to develop my understanding of.
I hope to be able to develop my understanding of. Excellent. Very good. Number 5.
I have some experience working as a waitress.
I have some experience working as a waitress. Exactly. Here,
we have an extra word here, no?
Exactly. But you can eliminate the extra one. You can just omit off. Okay. Remember that when we were reading the email, one of you said, he has some extra words that don't go. This is an example. All right.
Okay.
Excellent. So as you can see, these phrases, when we read them, they sound completely different. They sound more formal. And this is not the way he wrote. He was saying things like a lot, like I'm studying and I have subjects like this instead of subjects such as, all right? This is, I believe, one of the easier examples we can observe. What I like is that you were all able to identify super quick and easy that the language was informal. Okay, now you know what we're getting at, which is the next activity. Now we're going to practice some writing, okay? But I want you guys to follow the guidelines we have checked, meaning choosing of words, choose your words carefully. Please do not write contractions, okay? And I'm going to need you to use your notebook or a piece of paper and write legible so that it's easy to understand, okay? Let's explain this activity. This is an activity that you might be taking in the future. Why? Remember that in English, we have proficiency exams. A proficiency exam is going to decide or determine your level of English within the European framework of reference, of course. So a proficiency exam is going to place you in the right level you are, whether that is B2, B1, C1, C2, etc. Okay? So in proficiency exams, you might be asked to write an email or a letter. This is something that always happens. This should be either neutral or formal style, never informal. And you need to make sure you are consistent in your style of writing and that the purpose is clear. When you check here, this email, I remember you said, well, the purpose maybe was but somebody said it's a complaint. It was not a complaint. This purpose of this guy was to introduce himself to the new job he was getting. So you didn't get the purpose because he didn't explain the purpose correctly. It was all confusing. So in this activity that you're going to do, it's very important that your style is consistent and that your writing purpose is clear, okay? So I'm going to read the instructions for you. Check. You are organizing a weekend away with a group of friends. You receive an email from a friend, Luisa, asking whether her sister and niece can come too. Read the extract from Luisa's email and read the other information. Write a reply to Luisa, answering her questions and giving reasons. Okay, now let's read Luisa's email. Luisa's email says, you said you have places left for the weekend, and I was wondering, can my sister come too? I think you met her when you stay with us. The thing is, she has a 3-year-old daughter, Maddie, and my sister wants to bring her as well. Do you think it's possible? Luisa, okay? Now let's read the second part, which is the itinerary or the plans. Plan for the weekend, Saturday. Morning, theme park. Looking forward to going on some wild rides. Afternoon, check in at our holiday cottage. Beautiful lake. Bring a torch and boots. It will be muddy. Evening, great curry restaurant followed by dancing at a nightclub. Okay? Now, what do we have to do? Now you know the email Luisa wrote. Now you need to write a reply answering her questions and giving reasons. Can the child come? Can her sister come? Yes, why? No, why not? You need to give reasons for your answers, okay? So here, I need you to write from 200 to 250 words. If you write more, it's okay, but let's try to keep it that way. It's an email, okay? Important. Remember, you are not allowed to use contractions, which is better because if you say I'm, it's one word. If you say I am, it counts as two. Okay? Do you get the idea?
Could you repeat the words, Miss? 200?
200 to 250, because contractions count as single words, okay?
Yes, Miss. Thank
All right. I was originally thinking of giving you 10 minutes, so maybe 10, maybe 15, you let me know, okay? I'm going to be here anyways, and please raise your hands when you finish. Alma and Constanza, your hands are raised. Can you unraise them so that I check who raises them when they finish the activity? Thank you, okay? Now, just to clarify, is the instruction clear? Do we get what we're going to do?
Let me check if I understood. We have to write a letter with answering to the questions Luisa asked.
Yes.
And well, is that it? Obviously, we are going to use formal language, but is that it? Just
That's
writing.
it. That's it. If you observe Luisa's email, it's super informal.
Yeah,
It's not what
absolutely.
you said and do you think. The thing is, it's super informal. Now you have to write something formal.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
meaning you open the email properly, you instead of oh yes or no, okay? So you open the email, explain the reasons. So she has two main questions: can her sister join, and can the niece go? And here you have the plans they have. You have the itinerary. Based on that, you decide if it's possible or not, and you have to sustain the reasons. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I got it.
All right.
Thank you.
So 10 minutes, guys, or 15 minutes? What do you think?
How much?
10 or 15?
15, I think.
15.
Yeah.
So right now it's 10:19. So we have 15 minutes, okay? So meaning at 10:34, we check, all right?
Okay, teacher.
All right. Everything okay? Any questions?
Everything okay.
How are we doing? We have 4 minutes left. Everything okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Are you guys done? Time is up. Or do you need a little bit more time?
Something like that. I couldn't complete the 200 words. Actually, I have 148. I couldn't get 200. It's too much for just that little text.
Somebody else other than Daniel was trying to say something, but I couldn't hear. Can you repeat it?
No, I have not finished yet. Can you give us 5 minutes more?
Okay. The
Because
rest
I'm at
also
106.
5 minutes. Okay, 5
Please.
minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Is it strictly necessary to complete the 220 words? I don't think of something else to add to my letter.
It just normally the proficiency exams ask you to write 200 to 250, so I wanted you to guys to try and practice.
Okay.
One.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe with a closing or something.
Okay. Okay. Give me a time.
Bueno. Sorry. Okay, guys, how about now? Ready?
I'm done.
Not yet, teacher.
Yes, I finished.
Can the ones that finished raise your hands, please? All right, so far only 2 people. Okay, let's try to finish fast.
Teacher, are we going to send it or are we going to read it to examine it here?
Both. Both, I need you to send it, and also I want to read some parts.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now 3 people are done. Let's continue.
Teacher, how many words do you say? Are
200, 250.
okay.
250, Daniel. Sorry, I hear you with an echo, but I guess you were asking for the words. See, let's do something because we need to continue. Let's do this. What I want to check is the opening and endings of your emails, okay? Because that is something we are going to cover through the class. So the rest of the letter, you will send it later before we finish the class, okay? Because I don't want you to forget. And then I'm going to check the grammar, the wording, and everything, all right?
Yes,
So
please.
I'm going to check the beginning and ending, the openings and endings. Areli is done, Bet is done. Who else? Daniel, I think. Let's start with you guys while the rest finish. Just help me read the openings and endings. Can you please start, Bere, please?
Are we going to read it or we are going to share screen? Just read it?
No, just
Just
read
read
the opening and the ending.
Okay.
Yes, miss. Dear Luisa, how are things going? I hope everything is fine. I have just received your email and I want to tell you what we will do during the weekend away. First of all,
If you want, better just the opening and the ending.
okay. So the ending is, I wish your sister could come, but I think that is not a good idea to bring her daughter with her because, as you could read, all the activities are playing for adults. By the way, I'm looking forward to seeing you and spend a really good time together. Sincerely yours, Betty.
Thank you, Bere. Okay, very good.
Thanks,
Now,
miss.
Carlos Daniel, can we see your opening lines and ending lines?
Yeah, sure. My opening was, dear Lisa, I'm glad to email you again. This weekend it will be very difficult to meet because my mother has measles and I will be taking care of her for at least this week. I'm sincerely sorry. That's the beginning of the letter.
Okay.
Now the ending is, I hope you can join me next weekend and notice me if something changes during the week to decide in my schedule. Regards, Carlos Daniel.
Excellent. All right. Gloria, your openings and endings.
Okay, I wrote, dear Lisa, it is so nice to hear from you, especially now that our next adventure is approaching. Unfortunately, I do not think it will be possible for your sister to join us, unless she agrees to stay at the hotel, at the cottage. And I ended it. I'm really sorry that I cannot be much of help, but had I known this sooner, I would have included different activities for us. Please let me know what your thoughts are about this alternative, and I will try to do my best to make sure everybody has a blast during the trip. Yours faithfully, Gloria.
Excellent. Very good, Gloria. Who else raised hands? Armando, please read yours.
Okay, this hello Luisa, I'm glad you are interested in our travel for the next weekend. This will be an extraordinary experience and you can find yourself through the different activities that we have been planning. Let me tell you something about the activities. That is the opening. And the ending is, I appreciate your interest in the weekend away, but I am thinking that the activities that we have been planning are too dangerous and not adequate for children.
Excellent, very good. Areli?
Okay, to start, the first part is, Dear Luisa, I'm writing to reply the email you sent me last night. First, I want to tell you I'm so glad that you and your boyfriend are part of our trip. Regarding your sister's attendance, I want you to know our schedule. Y ya después.
Very good. Somebody else raised
The,
hands.
the end, sorry. The end, according to our meeting last Sunday, some other colleagues keen on traveling with their kids. We are planning to make a familiar trip at the end of the month. We want to visit African Safari. Do you think they are interested in joining us? I think it will be a great option. I look forward to hearing from you. Yours sincerely, Areli.
Excellent, Areli. Very good. Mildred, I think you're next in raising hands.
Yes, dear Luisa, how are you? I hope you're well. I'm really excited that you are coming to stay here. And that is the opening. And then I have for the closing, I'm looking forward to hearing from you right back soon. To hearing from you right back as soon as you can. Best wishes, Mildred.
Excellent, Mildred. Very good. These are all of the people that raise hands. What about Alma, Armando, Ismael, Constanza? Are you guys done?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you read yours, Alma, please?
Yes. Sorry, the opening goes like this. Dear Lois, thanks for your email interest in the trip. As you know, I have been organizing this activity for a long time and it was a little difficult to find the perfect moment. And I close like this. Hopefully we can organize and find the time for a familiar trip in another moment and choose appropriate activities that everybody can do and enjoy. I'm looking forward to hear from you. Sincerely yours, Alma Escutia.
Excellent. Armando.
I read that.
Oh, you read it? Okay. Ismael, sorry.
Hi, Luisa. As you know, we're going to go to different places. Some that should not go shouldn't, but for my part, your sister can come. Also, it is a bit complicated for her daughter to come, and I do not know what other things about that. Bring her daughter is complicated and something trying. As a part of the matter, we plan to go to more improvised places and walk a lot, and I do not know if she can keep up with us. Leaving her daughter aside, she is welcome in this way. We can have a good time, but I do not think she wants to go without her daughter. If she wants to go with her daughter, it is fine. It is possible, although I think something difficult, since she will be taking care of her and observing all the time, despite that she can go if she wants without objection from us and have fun with her daughter and in her own way.
Okay, I think you read the whole letter, right?
Mhm.
Armando? Sorry, Ismael. Ismael, are you there?
Yeah,
Okay, did you read the complete letter?
yeah, it was only 100 and some words.
Okay, so anyways, you need to work on a closing and later on you can send it to me, okay? Guys, well, next one was Constanza, but as she said before, she's been having a lot of connectivity issues, so she probably, I mean, she's not here anymore. Now, why am I asking you to read the opening and ending? Because when we come after break, we're going to check some grammar pointers, but also we're going to check important, let me go there, openings and closing expressions for both emails and letters. This is why, this is like an introductory activity, okay? For those who already finished the complete email, please send it to me, send me the picture. And I think Constance is joining, yes. And those who haven't, finished it and send it to me before the class is over, okay? Right now, before we continue, I would like to ask you if there's any questions or how did you find the activity? Was it hard? Was it easy?
A
I
bit
think,
challenging. Okay, a bit challenging due to the time.
Okay.
Sometimes the time, I don't know, makes me feel a bit stressed, but it's something that we have to keep on practicing.
Exactly, something we have to do in practice, guys. I understand the time. Sometimes it's a big pressure, but when you take an exam, it's like that. I mean, you are under the clock and it's better if we prepare you in this kind of preparation courses, all right?
It was difficult, well, to me because I was trying to use the most formal expressions. I mean, it's not the most formal letter you can write, but I tried to use the most formal, and that made it very, very hard, you know.
I understand you're finding some things challenging, like the timing or finding the formal expressions or also the academic language, but worry not, we still have a lot of issues, and little by little, we're going to do this, okay? And every now and then, we're going to have writing activities like this, sometimes as homework, sometimes during the lesson, because let me be honest with you, if I give this as homework, you don't feel the pressure of the time, and I need to prepare you for when you take an exam, you need to be able to manage that pressure. That's exactly one of the goals, all right? So, guys,
Okay.
let's have our break, and I'll see you back at 11:30 to continue with the grammar explanation. Now we're going to look at dependent prepositions, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
See you.
See you.